What were the parties? What was going on at that time?
So
what's the time frame?
This probably, I guess, I graduated high school in 2000.
Word.
Or 01, actually. I was the first. Yeah, 01. We were like the first class after 2000.
Didn't think it was going to happen because Y2K and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was at that time, like, I'd fallen pretty hard into raving, like, found like electronic dance music.
Word.
Like, found out what drum and bass was, and found these parties in DC. I mean, it was pretty poppin'. It was like every Friday.
I'm sure that was the shit in like fucking
2000,
early 2000s.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
man.
It was. I mean, that's something that, like, I think it's pretty iconic looking back on it.
Yeah.
You know, there was like a lot of unprecedented.
Quite the time.
Yeah. So
no smartphones.
No, it was like you had like the hamburger Nokias, the T9.
That's exactly what I had. I had a big, thick ass, ugly Nokia phone playing Snake on it.
Yeah. So I mean, that was really like what I got into. I went like head first into that. I was out at parties, like, you know, it was Friday night was a big one. And then, you know, we started finding a Saturday one, and then a Sunday one, and then basically at one point it was like every night of the week there was something somewhere between Baltimore or DC.
Yeah,
for sure.
So at that time too, I, you know, was living that party lifestyle and got into, you know, heavy drugs, and was, you know, I was like, oh, you can do this to stay up all night, like, you know, like, and then that turns into like, it like turned into 2 or 3 days.
Damn.
And then, you know, so yeah, I got into, you know, like kind of a darker side of it too.
Just do any womanizing? Get the whore out any bit?
No, not really. I won't. No, I did start. You know, I started selling drugs here and there, so it was like kind of a lifestyle, like with that. But overall, it was just parties and, you know.
I was going to ask you what your first job was, but you just told me.